Calvin Castine. And we're just getting set for the start of the Section VII Bowling tournament. We're at North Bowl. Looks like the first bowler is up. That's Jacob K.A. We're starting off with the Northeastern B team. They happen to be bowling against Mariah. We don't have as a spare for K.A. Now we have Justin Sorrell up, talking to a parent of one of the opponents that the Cougars have bowled against in recent weeks, and she was wondering when she'd get a chance to see high school bowling on her cable system, and the answer is, of course, Falcon Cable doesn't want to deal with hometown cable, so the people in other systems don't get what people in the North Country take for granted. Sorrell is going to put that one a little bit to the right. As I was saying, Mariah just happens to be the team Northeastern is against. They draw their lanes, and this is the B team for Northeastern. Teams are all over the place. The A team is down there where we see Coach Dumas, and then the girls team is a little bit further down. They'll keep moving throughout the day. We don't have the names for the Mariah players, and it doesn't really matter because the team is not bowling against Mariah. This is Jeremy Winters, and he gets a strike here to start things off in this CVAC Section 7 actually championship match here. Every team is bowling against every other team. It's feasible, not likely, but feasible that a school's B team could, that's Patrick Dubuque. He gets 9 on his first ball. Conceivable that a team could, B team could actually take this title here. There's no handicaps, however. You're bowling scratch when you get here. And of course, the story last year was Northeastern Clinton, the A team, went on to the state championship and did well, representing New York Section 7 in the New York State Championship. So Northeastern A team, boys A team, the defending Section 7 champions. Dubuque gets his spare. Now Robbie Gagno. Looks like he got 7 pins on his first ball. There's some bowlers from Beekmantown next to us. And Gagno picks up his spare. After you get used to the scoring machines at the Bowl Mart, it's like going back to horse and buggy days, and you come back to the this type of scoring. Might as well have pin setters. Now Jacob K.A. working on a spare, starting the second frame for Northeastern, and he leaves a 10 pin. We'll glance over at those Beekmantown bowlers from time to time just to get them on. Who knows, maybe one of them is from West JZ and in our viewing area. K.A. going after his spare. He's going to go right down the middle. So doggone it. I hate it when that happens. Now bring up Justin Sorrell. And Sorrell has an open frame in the first. And he gets 8 on his first ball. This is the morning action. They'll bowl 3 games, and they'll set up and bowl 3 more in the afternoon. Sorrell looks like he's got it. Yes, Sorrell gets the spare. Now it's Jeremy Winters for Northeastern. Winters gets 8. He was working on a spare, on a strike. He's going to yank it to the left and have an open. So that'll give him 18. 18 and 8, that is. That's 26. They put it up there. 18 and 8, 26. He gets 18 for the first frame. Now we have Dubuque, and he strikes. Patrick Dubuque. First-year bowler. He was working on a spare, so he's got 20 in the first frame. Again, everybody is working against everybody. Didn't see K.A. up in the other lane. He got a 9 on his first ball. Sorry about that, Jacob K.A. Well, he gets an open in the third. Gives him 37 after 3. Now Rob Gagnon, the anchor bowler. And he gets a baby split on the side. Justin Sorrell in lane 4. And Sorrell leaves 1 pin. Not being a bowler, I can't identify too many of those pins out there. I'm good at identifying the 7 and the 10, but that's about it. And that's a 10 that was left by Gagnon. This is probably a 4 pin there. Let's see. That's Sorrell. It's a spare. There's the totals so far for Northeastern. Jeremy Winters steps in. Before the event started, there was a moment of silence in memory, and we see the black ribbon being worn by the Cougars. A moment of silence in memory of April LaValle. And for everyone watching here in 1997, we all know very well who April LaValle is, but this tape hopefully will be shown to people in future years. And we'll point out to them that April LaValle was a brave young lady who died this past week at age 17, a victim of cystic fibrosis. But before she died, she really made an impact on the entire North Country, and she left a legacy. Dubuque with a strike. And I happen to be wearing one of those black ribbons myself today. So Dubuque doubles, and Robbie Gagnon will step up now. And he leaves 3 pins. And Gagnon picks up the spare. So that's how it looks for the Cougars after 3 frames here in the B division in the Section VII Championship Series. There's the Beekmantown boys. There's Bo, Randy, Jason, Scott, and Jamie Bowling for the Eagles. Right next door to us. They're on lanes 5 and 6. Starting the 4th frame, Jacob K.A. takes 6 pins in his first ball. KA working on an open. He had 37 after 3 frames. And he leaves 1. He picked up 9, had 6 in his first ball. 46. Then I'll bring up Justin Sorrell. Sorrell gets 7 on his first ball. He's working on a spare. 43 in the third. Gets 2 pins. I don't think he fouled. It came close though, but he avoided it. Now Jeremy Winters for Northeastern. Leaves a 7 pin. It's wiggling. Winters working on an open. Wow, hard to read that writing. 34 gets after 3. Looks like he's going to go to the left into the alley. We'll have to. They don't have to reset things here because the automatic score at the Walmart would have counted that as a spare. They'd have to adjust it, but here it's done by hand. They don't have to worry about that. So it gives him 43. And brings up Pat Dubuque, who's working on a double. And he gets a triple. How about that? And Jacob K.A. strikes to start the 5th. So in lane 3, we'll have Robbie Gagno. In lane 4, Justin Sorrell. Gagno is working on a spare. And he strikes. It's 3 in a row for the Cougars. Now it's up to Sorrell. We'll keep it going. He's working on an open. He has 2 marks so far. There's the ball's going to go to the left, way over. And he'll get about 3 or 4 pins. Sorrell's going to go to the same spot. He already knocked those down. You forgot, I guess. Now bring up Jeremy Winters. Winters gets 1 on his first ball. He was working on an open. So let's see. KA's got 46 at the end of 4. Sorrell 46 at the end of 5. And Winters has 44 right now. And we'll see what he'll have at the end of his 5th frame. Going in the same spot, but at least he gets a couple of them. I think they got about 2 more or 3 more. Let's see what they'll give him. Gets a total of 4 pins for the frame to give him 47. Now Pat Dubuque working on that triple and slips out of his hands and into the gutter because he's got nothing lost here because he's working on a strike. They can still pick up the spare here and still come out okay on his frame. But he's got 70 after 3 frames. There he is in the 5th. And it's in there, and he's going to leave 8. So they'll be able to figure out his total. That's 88, and 8 more is 96. And brings up the anchorman, Ted Baxter. No, this is Rob Gagno, and Gagno gets the strike. That gives him a double. 16 marks for the Cougar B boys at the end of 5. Now starting off the 6th frame, Jacob K.A. working on a strike. He picks up 7 on his first ball. And he'll leave 3. He'll have an open, and he'll give him 70 after 6 frames. Now Justin Sorrell gets 6 on his first ball. And Sorrell picks up the spare. We're working to get the averages here for the boys. Cougar coach, of course, is Mr. Rick Dumas. Assisting him this year is one of last year's standouts from the Section VII championship team, Chris Welch. And of course, Chris has grabbed our microphone several times this year. We've had a lot of help. Rick Agony has helped us with the mic, and of course, Nick at Night Winnick is our main man this year, as he has been for the last couple of years. And Winters picks up his spare. And let's see, Jim Tierney, I guess, helped out a game or two when I wasn't there. Mr. Jim Tierney, the former voice of Cougar Bowling, came out of retirement to help out. Patrick Dubuque going to get 8 on the first ball, get double wood. And quickly we go to Jacob K.A. He gets 6 in his first ball in the 7th frame. We have some averages for you of this B team. Dubuque up here, he's got a 138 average. And he's going to come across and get just 1. He's got a hook on his throw, and that's tough for a guy with a hook to pick up double wood. If you shoot it straight, you got a much better chance, but even there, you got to put some force behind it. K.A. gets just 1. Now Gagnon finishing up the 6th frame, leaves 2 pins. Gagnon was working on a double. Justin Sorrell. Let's give you these averages while we're thinking of it. Robbie Gagnon, the anchor bowler, 150 average. Pat Dubuque, as we said, a 138. Jeremy Winters, a 120. Justin Sorrell, 115. And Jacob K.A., 120. There's Gagnon. And he picks it up. Now Sorrell going for his spare. And he's going to get 2 and leave 3. So, in the first, let's see, in the 7th here is Jacob K.A. is a 77, Justin Sorrell is 76. Jeremy Winters working on a spare. And he gets a strike. He says, I'll take it, thank you very much. And I'll bring up Patrick Dubuque. Dubuque had that nice triple to help that score out. He's working on a 105 right now. So he should definitely be over his 138 average in this first game. And boy, he likes to hug that alley, doesn't he? He gets 7 on his first ball. Now Dubuque. Crossing over, he got it. Wow, what a great spare that was. That's worth another look. Abigano now stepping in. Gagno at a double. He's working on a spare. We're 95 through 5. Here comes his first ball here in the 7th, and he'll get 8 on his first ball. Gagno gets the spare. And through 7. Cougars have 22 marks. Don't go away. We're going to the 8th, 9th, and 10th frame right away. Now moving to the 8th. Jacob K.A. gets the strike. He had 77 through 7. Now Justin Sorrell, who's got on a 76. Pocket, leaves 1 frame. Nice ball. And he's going to get it. So Sorrell spares in the 8th. Now Jeremy Winters on lanes 3. Winters working on a strike. Gets, I believe, 7 on his first ball. Let's see. Yep, 7. And it looks like he's going to go a little bit to the right, pick up just 1 pin, so that'll give him 85 at the end of 7, and 8 more give him 93 at the end of 8. Now Pat Dubuque. Dubuque working on a spare, gets 7 on his first ball. They're still trying to figure out what Winters has there. 18 and 67 is 85. 85, very good. And 8 more gives it 93. Now Dubuque. He picks it up with his curveball. Now Anchorman or Abigano. He gets 7 pins. He was working on a spare. So 130 through 7. Cougars have 22 marks through 7 frames. Now starting the 9th frame, Jacob K.A. He gets 6 pins on his first ball. He was working on a strike. Now Anchorman Gagno's gonna pick. Oh, just missed. Just missed. Could have put a sheet of paper in between there and not much more. And K.A. gets 2. Give him a total of 8. So I'll give him about a 103 after 9. Now Justin Sorrell. He gets 6 in his first ball. He was working on a spare. And Sorrell gets 3. Been close. Winters gets 9 on his first ball here in the 9th frame. Going for his spare, he's going to pick it up. Jeremy Winters has a spare going into the 10th. Definitely want to go into that 10th frame with some kind of a mark. This is Dubuque. And he gets 9 on his first ball. Oh. And a shaky 6-pin. Dubuque has 147. Or is that a 141? And he misses his spare. Heartbreaker on that one. A 141, so he gets 9 more, gives him a 150. So he's already 12 pins over his average. So he can't be overly disappointed, although you want to get as good a game as you can. Solid 10 pin for Robbie Gagno, the anchor man. Gagno picks up his spare, and it's how the Cougars look as they get set for the 10th. They still haven't been able to figure out what KA has. They got 8 in his 9th frame, so that gives him 18 for the 8th frame, which will make it 95, and he gets the other 8, so it's 103. And KA's stepping up there. These Cougar boys aren't used to doing the math. They're used to letting the machine do it. KA gets 6 in his first ball. Now KA won't come back. It just slides off the apron. And he gets a 109, so he's below his average. Now Justin Sorrell. KA's 109 is about 11 pins under his 120 average. Sorrell has a 115 average. He has a 102 here, so for the spare in the 10th, he could, there's a strike, he'll do even better. So he'll be over his average unless he throws 2 gutter balls. All he needs to do now is pick up 3 pins to hit his average. And he has a chance to being 10 or more pins over that average. And he gets 9, so he'll finish with 121 or 122. The ball's out there and he leaves it open. But he's over his average. He gets a 121. That's 6 pins over his 115 average. bring up Jeremy Winters. The team next to us here has started their second game. We'll be moving on to either the girls or the boys A when we finish here. Winters gets 7 pins. And he'll get 9 for the frame here in the 10th. Winters has a 120 average, and he finishes with a 119, so he's just 1 pin below his average. Now Patrick Dubuque comes in here with an open, but already 12 pins over his 138 average. And he's going to strike in the 10th. That's his 4th strike of the game. Dubuque has it in there, and it's doubles. And the Dubuque fan club is very excited down there. Possible 180. Let's see what he's got here. Leaves 2, a 178. Fine game for Patrick Dubuque. That's 40 pins over his average. So a fine game indeed for Dubuque. That leaves us just the anchor man, Mr. Rob Gagno. Gagno gets 7 on his first. So that gives him a 156 after 9. So he's over his 150 average. Oh. And he's going to have an open, but he's going to be over his average. He's going to end up with a 163. So that'll give the team a 690. And that's the way the A team did in their first game here at the North Bowl in Section 7, Class B. And actually, overall, I guess B, C's, and D's are all here together. Section 7, Championship Bowling. Don't go away, we got more of it coming right up.
Here we are, second match of the day. Following a boys A match. John Winnick up to bowl, 3rd frame. There, John strikes. Bowling, Nate Roberts. Nate is open his first 2 frames. And winning team here will go down the stage. 6-game series. He's in there. He's 1 pin. Nate's just a grade 7 student. Scratch tournament. Nate misses his spare. 3rd bowler here for the Cougars. Aaron Baychard. Got a double. Looking forward, going for the turkey? No, at least 2. Chops it. Fourth bowler for the Cougars is Anktails. He's senior here on the 18. And he strikes. Bowler here. The high average for the league this year is James Agony. He's guaranteed of a place to stay. So is John Winnick, and depending on the finish here, Chris Angel may also have an opportunity to go. Goal is gone. Spear in the first, open the second. There's the ball. John Winnick, winning for pin setter to finish. Brooklyn on it. Leaves one. 90. Cammy will cover. It's fair. He's clean after 4. Steve Roberts. Trouble. Different shot here. That's a ball mark. Aaron Bayshard started with a double. That ball swung out. Gets a mix. Leaves a 7 pin. That out wide. Coming across. Makes it fair. Here's Ankle. In the pocket. That's Go Agony. Some scores here. Go Agony. Pushing out the 4th. Going different line. And carries it. Left lane, John Winnick. Running on Brooklyn. Here's 1. John Winnick. Shooting a 6 pin. He won't get that. Be open. Steve Roberts. Man, that's a better line in this house. And there's Chris Welch, who helped a great deal with the team this year. Again, keeping away. Cougar Bowl was here, spiking, dusting it. Come on, Aaron. ball. Ball hang on. Cover. And we're here at North Ball in Plattsburgh. Take a look. Full house. Chris Angton. And makes his spare. Team down there. Earlier lane. And goal.
Jason Rock with a 212. Billy Wilkinson with a 225. Eric Duval with a 214. And Lynn Swell with a 218.
How about here we are at the 6th frame. John Winnick. 10 pin.
Also for PHS, Mark Alger with a nice 243.
After 5. John at 88. Oh, that's Nixon. Nate Roberts up the ball. All right, 6-10 lead. And struggling with the oil pattern. After 6. Nate Robert will have a 57. Aaron Bayshard up here to 6. Working on a spare. On Brooklyn. Leads. 6-8-10. Tough shot. A chance at it. Good effort. Chance on the right. Three, 6-10. Leaves the 3. Agony here on a triple. These 3. Ball washes out.
Some additional scores from the first game. Bowling for PHS, Jeremy Howard with a 217 and Kevin Hart with a 202. Nice ball.
And Bo will make his spare. John Winnick. Working on his spare here. Spare to 6 here in the 7th. Pocket. Splits. Tough lead. 4-6. Just miss it. Just slides it by. Nate Roberts. Oh, good pin action for a strike. Aaron Bayshard up next. On Brooklyn. He strikes. Chris Hankill. These 3, 6-8-10, 6-9-10. I just got information. The boys, where do they sit? They sit fifth after the first set. Got the two Plattsburgh teams, two Peru teams ahead of them. Again, this is a 6-set total pin. Winner goes to states. Take an extra player. Well, 6 other top averages for the league will go to states then in Canandaigua. First week in March. John Winnick here in the 8th. He's one. Roberts. Again, that outside line. Just ball skids here. Okay, good spare for Nate. Aaron Deschard up. Pick up. Good ball. John Winnick here with us, right? Up. We can keep it off that outside line. Better, 6-10 lead. Nate, better ball this time. He'll make it. You're in the 9th. Second game here today. For 3. There'll be a lunch break. And then second set will start with the first place team after the first 3 games played. Bowling and St. Mally's the second place team. 3 with 4, 5 with 6, and so on all over the 16th team. Same thing will happen with the girls with their 8 teams. Chris Ankle. Street ball, should be able to pick this up? No. Slides it by, it doesn't get enough of the 6-pin to put it into the pin. Agony. Chance to double. And guess it. Final bowler here. Marcus Splinter bowling the same lanes as Ticonderoga 18. Entering the 10th. John Winnick. Strike up at a 9th at 134 in the 8th. Good finish. Possible 194. Change balls. make this fair. Seen that leave quite a few times today when he makes it. Donald shooting his fill ball. And he'll fill the strike and finish with a 174. Nate Roberts here in the 10th. On a spare. Leaves 4-7. Makes that. Also 133 finish. Again, their boys struggling on these lanes. A bit high. So I'll finish with a 131. Again here, Platinum at North Pole. Scoreboard's a little hard to read. Final scores. Aaron Bayshard. On and open. And it strikes. Good game going here for Aaron. Got 178. One ball left to go. Well, Carr coming back in. And finishes with the turkey. He'll finish with a 188 game. Good game for Aaron. Chris Angel up next. In center is a little slow. Splits, gets a break. Finishing it off. Comes down here, the last ball, and finishes big with a strike. Looks like a 168. James Agony, final bowler here in our second game. NCCS boys 18. Oh, this comes across. Leaves a 4-pin. Spare. Strike. Ball can finish for the 209. Made a good adjustment after his first game. And he'll finish with a good 209. Looks like a better set here for the Hey boys, but they're still in tough shape. There's 4 other teams bowling well, and they ahead of them at this point. 3 yards, third game is Lord Dumas up. 4 games for the girls. Lori gets good fin action.
Lori, please smile. Yeah.
There's Lori. Senior.
She had to go potty.
Lori Dutill. In there, baby split. Slide that wide. Rings the ball here. Fourth range. Wide. 1-2-4 lead. Down for it. Just chops the head pin. Jessica Charlin. On Brooklyn. 4-7 leave. And about all will be gone. Paula Chapman. Strike up, looking to double. Let's see.
Yeah.
6-9-10 left. And chops it. Takes him to 9. Lori Dumas. And ball. Sail wide. Lisa Fence. Lori Detail. Left lane. This gets 3. Got a crossover. Brooklyn. Takes it out. Lori Detail. There. Lisa 5 pin. Lori Brinkman. Up next. Got a 5 pin. That should get some good here. One, a 1-3. Yeah, a lot of people here in our full lanes. Down. Charlotte. By the head pins. I'll get him. Paula, just a 6 pin left. And her ball will miss. Name of this. You got a mark. This is scratch bowling. It's Lori, who'll be going to States. I'd like to take her teammates with her. She could. Dukel here, leading off the 6th. Oh yes, 49 after 5. Double wood back there. Maybe she can get it. Coming up a chocolate, takes the spare. Hillary brings up next. Ball slides off to the right. It's good wood. Hillary at 53 after 5. We should miss that. Charlie, 40 pins going in this. Left it on the left. Fence on the right, plus an 8 pin. Good pickup in that. Third first mark in this game. Chapman. Paula had 53 in the 5th. Move it across. Gets 3. Got here. This is Coach Dubas. Coach Dubas. Nice Paula Chapman. Watch Lori in the pocket. Solid tension. That's Lori in the 7th frame. Lori going for a spare. And she'll pick it up. Spare. Lori Dutil will make hers. Up a little bit here. Come on, help. Hillary Brinkman. Oh, get in there. The ball's in the pocket for a strike. Go! Come on, Dad. It's up to her. Charlotte strikes here. Paula Chapman. Oh, 4 straight marks here for Cougar girls. Paula Chapman waiting. Brooklyn, 5 pin. Paula trying to keep the string of marks going here. And she made hers. That's 4. Oh, after only 10 marks in their first 6 frames, Cougars here have 4. Lori Dumas keeps it going with the marks. One pin lead.
With a 225. Barry Wilkinson with number 2 with a 213. DHS Chapter 7 with a 218. Devin Bell with a 2.
Lori Dutil up. Good frame there for the Cougars. 7, everybody marked. Lori on his spare. One, 2 lead. Oh, Lori here. 3 marks in a row. Check their spare. So it's a string of 7 straight marks. Hillary break.
Oh, Hillary!
Third double. Jessica Charland looking a double here. Yeah, with Hillary, going Brooklyn. Lead 1, good. 4 pin left. There it is, just Charland. Oh, swings that one by. Paula Chapman. Baby split. 6-10 down there. I'll try to pick that up. Try and slide it 6 feet into the 10. Gets it to kiss off the wall and makes it. Couple of marks in a row there for Paula. Lori Dumas, anchor. And the cabin, good view close up there, Mr. Dumas. Lori's brother. Man with a lot of patience. Tough year. Lori Dutil. Down Brooklyn. Almost gets the mix. 1 pin leave. There you go, Lori. Twin Loris up there. Lori Maker. Lori will slide hers by. Hillary Brinks. Bit of a roll there, ready to bowl. Third double up. It's her first sectionals.
Get up there, ball!
Ball's in there. Yeah, she got the 5 thing, just leaving the 7. Going for the spare. Sometimes it's tougher to make strikes for young bowlers.
Come on, Jeff!
Let's get Charlene. Just break. 7 pin, 10 pin falls. Up, high. The 9th falls wide. 4 left. Paula. Up, just a head pin. Lead 3. Trade Dumas. Brooklyn, 2 pin lead. To try and get this in. And battery power here. getting his message here.